denizens of the internet, most specifically Rachel, Ray, and Jen. I miss you guys. It's been great hearing from Ray and Jen. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys still. Things here are looking up a bit from my previous gloomy whiny. Yesterday was very nice. I signed up for a lot of clubs. Some that I have a decent chance of joining are the Harry Potter Society and the Gymnastics Club. Things that I might join but probably won't include ice hockey. Apparently if you can skate, you can play, and I can skate. And also sailing I signed up for. I certainly have friends, Ben, who like to sail, so I figure it's worth a shot, because my friends are pretty cool people. And then last night I also went dancing. I tried a new blues dance, and it was much better. The people there were my age-ish. They were nice. I started some conversations. The music was actual blues music. We went to see Hedda Gabler, and that combined with some other stuff started making me think about feminism, which we all know I really don't like listening to people rant about. So I apologize to you in advance because I'm about to go on a feminist rant. It's gonna be a little all over the place, just try and keep up. I'm not sure it'll make sense. Why are women not funny? Women are freaking hilarious. Okay, example. Meg Ryan in When Harry Met Sally. She's hilarious. And who's the comic genius that, you know, has gone on from this movie? Billy Crystal. And yes, Billy Crystal is really funny. I agree. But in this movie, he is completely overshadowed by her. She's the funny part. She's what makes this movie great. But she's a woman, so she's not allowed to be funny. And yeah, I know there are female comedians, and I know we've come a long way and progress, but it just really frustrates me. And that's another thing. All of the women comedians have to be gorgeous as well. There are a lot of very funny, very excellent male comedians who don't conform to the, you know, male model style of good looks. But female comedians have to. I'm sorry, is Drew Carey gorgeous? No, and he's also not that funny. I mean, why do all the female comedians have to conform to this one archetype of beauty? And that's another thing. I feel like, and I know this is gonna sound really weird, I feel like men can be different. You know, to be a guy, you can totally stand out and be different, and it's okay, but to be a girl, you really have to fit this one mold. Like, I'm socializing outside of Oberlin or an OB-filled environment, or like, I don't know, summer camp where everyone's just crazy anyway, for the first time in a long time, and I have to conform as a girl. Whereas I think if I were a guy and I dressed a little more eccentrically, it would be fine and it would be cool and it would make me interesting. Here, I feel like it just makes me a little bit, not outcast, but I don't know, that's the best word I can come up with right now. I was just thinking about how similar all of the female characters, all the heroines are. And it's just crazy. They're all the same character. Aside from that, you've got the sort of manic pixie dream girl. The manic pixie dream girl archetype really just exists to provide meaning to the male character. The way Rachel put it, which was really great, was that for the old style of hero, the James Bond character, James Bond kills the bad guy and, you know, overcomes some great challenge, and so he gets Bond girl, right? And then in this sort of new genre with the slightly dorky, dweeby male hero, he overcomes his inner demons and some sort of personal challenge, and so his prize is the manic pixie dream girl. And it just sort of makes me feel like this.
How dare you? I am not a prize to be won.
Which is, you know, an awesome sentiment and all. But then you look at the way she's dressed and I'm just like, excuse me? Really, animators? Really? It just frustrates me that women have to be half naked on top of everything else. Like, it's not enough for a female character to be badass. They also have to be skinny and wear skin tight clothes, and like, look at the Avengers is a great example. The guys are doing really awesome, cool, badass things, and then you cut to Black Widow and she's sitting there tied up, and yes, I know it's a ploy and a plot and whatever, but she can't just be badass on her own, right? She has to act weak and look like she's lost, and she can't just be all out strong and smart and confident the way the guys can. It's just really frustrating. Anyway, I'm going to go now because I have a lot of work that I've been putting off, and I have lots of things planned this week. Anyway, love you lots. Bye, guys.